Catch me out on Ocean Drive with her. Hey, catch me in the whip riding with her. Hey, sipping something, bumping big, hypnotized with her. Pray you get that job in Tampa. That's only 4 hours away. Take a car, take a plane, baby, whichever is.
I hate when you watch LA or New York shit and motherfuckers look like twins. I'm glad we're like contrasting.
I like that too, but I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'll wear the George for you. I was like, your brand is like got a lot of streetwear aesthetic, in my opinion. Would that be an accurate definition of
lifestyle and streetwear?
lifestyle? Okay,
I think people think streetwear because it's brown and black owned.
Yeah.
But it's more lifestyle.
Yeah.
And there's a reason why we put the words "a community for everyone," because we really we bring in love for everyone. Hence the name Good Quality Human. Because I didn't like how I was alienated as a kid, as an immigrant, when I was in school in America. So when it was my chance to put something out there in the world, that's what we did.
Nice. I'm sorry, I missed some of that because
We have
this guy,
showing up.
he wanted to
He's pulling out with the bag.
Okay.
The friends will let friends.
get that in there.
And this morning, this afternoon,
He's on a date. See, if you pulling up on a date to come to shop with you, you know that's special.
It's love.
That's
It's
love.
love. Right there. It's love.
You gonna give him a community date discount? Or?
Yeah, we'll hook them up. And we take care of our people. This is where we built our community, out the truck. So we do show love because they show love to us. So, well, Venice, California, baby.
Yeah.
Living the dream. Let's go.
Yeah. All right, so just in case you guys didn't know, we are in Venice, California on Abbot Kinney, where the Good Quality Human store is located. Now, how long you guys been here?
We've been doing the truck.
love the truck. The truck is amazing.
Yeah, see, another one. You guys are blowing up.
So we came here. We've had the truck about a year and a half.
Yeah.
And we're usually out here on weekends. So Fridays for the local people that live here, and then Saturdays, Sundays we're here 12 to 5. And we've been very fortunate to build a community locally in Venice. And
Okay, when someone walks into the Good Quality Human truck, what is the one item that you hope that they leave with, even if they don't purchase it, if that's not the thing that they selected?
the exchange of energy, because as humans, we're an energy force, and when they come in, we thrive on having a heart-to-heart with people, and that's the one thing that they should leave with.
Nice. So good energy.
Yeah, and that connection, because we generally will ask them how their day's going, if they live here, if they don't, where they're visiting from. We meet people from all over the world, and it becomes a really memorable part of their trip over here. Because when we were new, when the first month, there were a couple of people sending their friends and family back to the truck saying that, "Oh, can you get me another hat?" And that was when we were just so flattered, because that's crazy. Just out of a truck, people go back to Europe and Austria and then send their family and friends. And I'm like, in the beginning, I was like, how'd you even hear about this? Because we don't really post a truck like that. And they were like, oh, our friends were here visiting and they were on vacation. And they told us there's this one place you must go on Abbot Kinney with the truck.
Wow.
So, one thing I really want people to take away is the experience and the good fun. Like, as you see, these guys are coming back. We've really built connection with people.
Yeah.
That's what we thrive on.
Nice. How would you describe the Venice energy?
Eclectic, rebellious, filled with love, family-oriented, very protective.
Wow, protective of?
Because when you let somebody into family, you're protective of that space, just like a friend group.
Oh,
like if you have a friend group, and if I bring a random person into the friend group, all three of the homies are gonna be like, hold on, what's going on over here? Like, who is this guy? Like, you got to do that check. But Venice is beautiful.
Are you a part of that family?
Yeah.
Could you?
I would like to consider.
Okay.
I would like to think so.
Could you talk? could you say anything about how you got into that family, or is that like hush hush?
I think if you are really being yourself, other people recognize that you're coming from a place of love and authenticity, and they accept you then. I think it's you don't try to go fit into something. I think you have to be yourself. And we're just being ourselves, and I feel like people have embraced us with open arms and with love. So
It sounds like they're proud of you too. Like you,
Yes.
there's got to be in it.
They've taken ownership. Like, this is bigger than us.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I always tell people, like, we didn't do this. You guys did. The community did. Not us. We show up, but you guys really built it out, you know? And it's beautiful. Hey, they take ownership and I love it.
Do you have a Venice hat with that said?
Yes, we have the same thing that I described, how Venice is. It's rebellious, eclectic, artistic, family. So I'm going to show you guys.
He's going to go get a Venice hat.
Our Venice upside down
Wow.
hat. Which
Oh,
is
lovely.
very popular. And at this point, every city has it, so it's beautiful. People always like, oh, like I see Dallas, I see New York, I see Denver, all of that. So it's beautiful that every city is bringing love encapsulated in a hat. We also have our Venice rodeo hat because cowboys are rebels and artists. So this was inspired by that lifestyle.
What's something that you see in this area that reminds you why you're doing this?
So being born and raised in India and living in California, I was always searching for my own people. And coming here, I've been able to form a community and I know people in Venice and I get a sense of belonging. And that's why when you said what's one thing you want people to walk away with at the truck is connection, because I'm seeking that myself. So when they come over here, it's more than hats and garments. And that's why I always say that our mission and our goal is always to spread love and kindness through hats and garments, because we thrive on this heart to heart. You know, it doesn't matter if you're from Europe or if you live a block away, I'm still going to have the same conversation with you that I would with anybody else, because I'm seeking that connection myself.
Wow. Nice. What was, can you recall something that happened last week, maybe, for instance, that just symbolic of what you just explained?
I think the number one thing that I like when I pull up to the truck is when friends come together. And especially, it just happened right now. There was a couple who came. He was already wearing the hat, but their friends are visiting them from out of the country, and they're coming in on Sunday. And they said, hey, I want to come get 2 hats for them. So it's already there when they come here. If they don't like it, can we come back on Friday and exchange them and all that kind of stuff? To me, that my heart melts, because I'm like, damn, like, that's amazing. And that's why I say that people have really built it out and taken ownership, because nobody needs to do that. There's plenty of places that are getting hats. So that's one thing that I really like about the truck, is that we've been able to build find our own people, and they feel seen and heard through the truck. That's why they take ownership, because they have a rebellious spirit in them. And they're like, that is me. I'm buying from the truck because that is me. I want to vicariously live through that truck.
Wow. I like that, especially the rebellious part, because
Yeah.
look at that. Another shout out. The rebellious part with the truck, because they could be shopping anywhere, any store, any website, anything that's been established for a longer period of time, but instead they choose to vote with their money that they want your business to succeed. Hard-earned money, yeah. That they want your business to succeed, right?
Yeah. No, that's the part that really melts my heart, and I take that with great responsibility to continually bring dope energy to the truck and dope product, you know? So all the people that work in our production in downtown, they call me the pickiest client ever, but I'm like, you know, I'm always thinking about the customer first. Because I'm like, what would that be if I was purchasing that hat or that hoodie? Like, how would I want to feel? Because I'm really thinking about the feeling that people get when they go home and we take that hat out of the bag and we put it on. We're like, I want the people to have the same feeling that I do when we get that fresh pair of shoes and we go home and we're just wearing them around the house and we're like, man, these are fresh, you know? And I want the same feeling that I get for them to have that.
What are you wearing today, and what piece means the most to you?
Vans, Buck Mason, shout out. These are very clean. Just got them. Good quality human t-shirt. And I have a Mikasa Sukasa hat. I would say this hat means the most to me that I'm wearing right now because of the saying Mikasa Sukasa. When we put that on a hat, we didn't think that it was going to resonate with people to this level. I put that on a hat because being an immigrant, encapsulating the energy and the spirit of LA, is about love. And I feel like a lot of transplants and immigrants are shitted on because they're like, yo, you don't belong here, this, that, the other, especially the narrative that's being pushed right now politically. Mikasa Sukasa means it's all about love. We're all welcome. And treat your city with love, just like if I was to go into your house, you'd be like, hey, bro, Mikasa Sukasa, like, come, stay. Don't fuck my shit up. Treat it with respect. You're welcome, but treat it with respect. And yeah, that's how I feel about the city. So, and this hat just really resonated with people like way beyond that I would have ever imagined. So yeah.
Beautiful. Nice. I like that. What does being a good quality human mean to you right now?
Right now,
Yeah.
that we're all flawed and we're all waking up every day and working on ourselves and doing the best that we can. And as long as we keep doing that, we wake up every day and we're like, hey, I'm gonna be the best version of myself today from yesterday. And that's always gonna be my thing, because I'm always on this journey to be better for myself. Like I always tell people, my only competition is myself. I don't look outwardly what's going on in the world. I'm like, hey, how can I be better? You know? And that's my definition of a good quality human.
Beautiful. Where were you when the name Good Quality Human came to mind?
So we started the brand off with a different name. My partner who's in there,
We'll get some B-roll of that.
we won't mention the name. But you know, as we started during just right after COVID in early 2021, and we were doing a lot of these small festivals and markets and art fairs throughout LA. And as we talked to people, I was kind of seeing like what the vibe of the city is and what the people want. And I was talking to my partner and I was telling her, I was like, dude, it just seems like people just want to be seen and heard. Like everybody just wants to be seen and heard. And from there, we just came up with that. Everybody is just a good person that's going about their life. And that's who she is. Her family really inspired the name too, because I see how they operate. They come from a place of service. So even right now, she's at the truck, she's always like, how can I service somebody? How can I make their day better by giving them a cool hat that's going to make them feel really good, you know? A hat and a cool new t-shirt.
That's a beautiful part.
Yeah. It can do a lot for a person's confidence. And the whole point was everybody is a good quality human. And it was just through our shared experiences, through doing all these markets and festivals, that we did the name change. And it just like, people really accepted it.
I love that. It's like
And it hit.
And it hit.
It hit.
So with that said, you think that the name influences how well your business or a business can do?
Yes,
Yeah.
but I think if people are very smart, and if the founders don't actually embody if they are going for a lifestyle brand name, if they don't embody that, people smell that from a mile away. You can't bullshit people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we really embody that.
Yeah.
And that's who we were meeting. I felt unseen and unheard. When I was talking to people at these markets and festivals, they felt unseen and unheard. And I was like, how can we bring people together through some sort of a common thing? And at the core, we're all good quality humans. And yeah, but you can make or break a brand with the name. But at the end of the day, it's if you don't pour that energy into it, name means nothing.
Beautiful. Well said. First thing that comes to mind. You ready for this? Whenever someone rubs their hands together, I know they're about to get busy.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, come on, let's go.
Right. Coffee or tea?
Tea.
Sunrise or sunset?
Sunrise.
Best thing someone said when they saw your truck?
They took ownership of it. The feeling that they get. It's not words, it's the feeling.
Most unexpected customer?
Jason Momoa.
Wow. Yeah. Did you have a hat to fit?
He was pulled up right here, and he bought his head's too big,
His
so he's
head,
like,
yeah,
he loved all the hats in there,
Yeah.
and he tried a few on, but he was like, dude, my head's massive,
Yeah.
but he splurged on his nieces and nephews.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, his nieces and nephews.
Beautiful.
He was just like, he just handed me his card. He had to take a call, so he walked away.
Yeah.
He's like, hey man, whatever they want, here you go. And I was like, damn.
You ever think about making a custom one to fit him?
Sure, why not?
There you go. That's good. That's good. Next city you'd like to bring the truck to?
New York.
What part of New York though?
Probably the most rebellious part, just like Venice and the artist part. Yo,
This guy's a celebrity. That's just He's a Abbot Kinney celebrity. Let's go.
Brooklyn,
Ooh, I love that.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. So last question, last but not least. When someone wears a good quality human hat, tee, sweatshirt, what do you hope they feel when they're walking down the street?
Love and kindness, and grace from others, and themselves.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Any last words?
Peace and love.
Love. Let's go.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate your time.
Yes, sir. Come on. Let's get you suited and booted in some hats.
All right, everybody go get suited and booted.
I'll come and slide by 8 p.m.
What did I do to deserve you? Don't even know what I did. Been praying on this since a kid. I guess it's just luck if you say so. How you get all of that body and face though? What kind of water they serving in clay cold? This is me talking, it's not DNA. Ready to pop out, but we gotta lay low. I really